man, you take a week off from streaming and so, and all of a sudden all of your settings decided to go back to default for some odd reason. So, but you know, it's neither here, it's neither there. But yeah, it is what it is. So, but yes. Anyways, hi everybody, this is CVGS. I'm the captain here, and welcome to the Vanguard Newsday Tuesday. Welcome back to the Vanguard Newsday Tuesday. I am the captain here, and yeah, today is the, well, could you consider, yeah, I guess you could consider it the second week. So it's the second week of Raya already, Hari Raya, and it is basically it's basically like a week off. So if you can hear me, I'm sounding a little bit more sickly. That's because my whole entire family got sick over the course of Hari Raya, and we haven't recovered yet, so to speak. It's been a while, but then again, so when you have like all the other things and whatnot, so I'm like, you know, it's kind of like a little bit of a shit situation. So I think because all three of us are collectively sick, so all three of us are collectively not feeling well, and then we go out for Raya too as well, and prepare the house for like people coming in and whatnot and everything. So yeah, it's just, it is what it is. So it just feels like it's a shit show for the most of it. So, but nothing much that we can do. Let's try and recover. Last week was the second day of Raya, but I ended up having to go for other like Raya gatherings and whatnot, so I wasn't able to come on last week or so. But man, if there's anything I want to say about the last episode or so, about the stuff last week or so, is that I love Blackmire Nexus. I love what it does, and I really love Suo, and Suo is like the best character in Divine's Deluxe right now. So like really, so, and he has like, they give him the best lines, and they really made him very, very awesome. So to gain the one that starts it all, you must know zero. So yeah, I mean, it's just phenomenal. It's fantastic. It's fantastic also, and the episode was really, really bangers. So I can't wait for the next one too as well. So yeah. Alright, so the commercial is starting on right now. This week we're getting reveals for hang on, let me just find this. Alright. Today we're getting reveals for the new Great Kairi, which showed up in the commercial that was shown last week or so. And this is the release week of Set 8 or so, which unfortunately I don't have the ability to be able to get my hands on at the point. So yeah. But all in all, so we also have the I would say the fallout from the restriction list for Japan side, and yeah, the restriction list on the Japan side so is quite interesting also, and some of the heavy hitters has been hit also, although not exactly what I expected would get hit for the most part. It's interesting that Rezal and Salgon was choice restricted, but it kind of makes sense because it's a very, very powerful combo. It felt very powerful. I played it in days. It was extremely powerful. It was extremely powerful for many reasons, so, but kind of gave me a good reason to actually continue to actually go and get Salgon. So go out my way to really find Salgon out there. So, but you know, I need to have the money for that. And anything, what you call it? And anything, what you call it? But the more interesting one also was actually the English release also, which is basically in premium. So now you cannot gain the crest anymore by riding up to the correct grade 1 from the strike deck sets in premium right now also, and be able to claim it. So there's now a choice restrict with that. So you're not able to actually play with the specific grade 3. Specific grade 1 that gets you the crest and then gives you a whole lot of power because you're doing a lot of best ridings, everything and whatnot. So that actually refreshes the premium format for English also, and I think the English format is kind of like really like invigorated as well. I feel energy coming from the premium community. And who knows, you might see actually a refreshed premium format also, for player wise also, which would be interesting to see. Very, very interesting to see. And I read the reasoning also, they didn't want people to, they were too stifling and force players into a niche so that they needed to play, which I think kind of killed the ton of it also. Oh yeah, they did Japanese. They restricted Violot to 1, so which means that you can which means that you don't get a ton of power. So for 3 Violets popping off, it's just the 1 Violet plus 2 Trick Moons or so, but that's it. So yeah. So not sure how that would affect the tournament scene in Japan. But I will be pay attention to what the decks are topping also, and hopefully we don't see another situation. No, we will see another situation, but hopefully not for a good while or so. That we will see the what you call it, the top 32 or so, and 19 of them are Bascaras. So yeah. Feel free to ask any questions. I'm just here to chill. I'm just here to relax. Just here to enjoy what the news is for Vanguard. So yeah. Yeah, and then we will also have a what is cooking segment later on. But the what is cooking segment later on, so we actually I'll read the announcement here. So it's not a retire per se, but I will be taking a break from the deck building prompt, the what is cooking segment, in order for me to actually reassess, and I want to repackage it also to make it into something that's a bit more fun, a bit more easier to see, and kind of like maybe also play around with the format too as well. So yeah, I will be taking a break from it, so you can see me on here, Robert, but we're not going to stay on for the what is cooking segment afterwards. That will be after I relaunch it. So my target is actually in mid-May for it to go back up again. So yeah, just wanted to make that announcement while we wait for the stream to start. So yeah.
ついに新年度が始まりましたね、皆さん。
そうか、学校だったり、社会人は会社も始まったりとか。
環境も変わった人とかもいるんじゃないですか。
Yeah, good to see them back again.
いかがでしょうか。
元気ですか。
ね、最近しかも天気っていうか気温もね。
ああね。
もう4月ですよ。なんでこんなに日によって暖かかったり寒かったりするんだ。
ねえ、本当困っちゃうけど。
本当ですよ。
でも桜とかさ、今日外歩いてたら、結構もう地面に散らばってて、お花見シーズンもう終わったって思った。
過ぎ去った、もしかして。
ね、寒い中花見が正解だったのかな、今年は。
かもっすね。
ね、
お花見された方もいらっしゃいますか？
いますか？
ね、桜もそうか、散っちゃってるところもあるのか。
あ、入園式でした。うちの子の、あ、いいですね。
いいですね。新生活楽しまれてください。
Thank you, bro. This is just making sure that none is alerted to me.
高崎会場もございますので、ぜひ皆さん遊びに来てください。
はい、
お願いします。
お願いします。それでは今日の終盤トピックスです。まずはイベント情報。本日は超盛りだくさんです。本当にいっぱいあります。
Alright, yes. They got a lot of news for the Daiwagasai and WGP information coming up as well. So yeah. And then set 3, they're getting the last reviews out also, which includes the new Grade 2 Mythiac that goes with Rizal, and also the new Kairi Grade 3 as well.
さらに新たなグレード3のカイリも登場です。関連カードを含め新カードを合計4枚紹介でございます。そして発売直前週ということで実物紹介や開封もございますので、皆さん最後までお見逃しなく。
Yes, moderator is here. Hi,
そしてですね、終盤始めていく前に最初にお知らせが届いておりますので、そちらの方を見ていきましょう。こちらです。
Alright, so this one just came out in announced, so I think they put it out on socials. There's actually going to be a rare Japanese errata print for the MyGo music card. It's supposed to, at the top there, you can say that, you can read it, so at the end of the battle that your Vanguard attacks, then if you have the Ace Vanguard Tomori in the bind zone, then will happen, but instead it asks for the specific that the Tomori Vanguard needs to be attacked. So yeah. Hi DJ. So yeah. So yeah.
早いよ。いつの間にか。楽しみですね。
So yeah.
出るのか。
いや、ワクワクだな。
Is that the yearly Bushiro now?
なんかいいの行きたいわ。
今日出る情報もね、それこそキャラクターサインとかもさ、
そうじゃん、
わからないじゃない。そうですよ。
Alright, so also on this week release, so it's not only DZ-BT08, but you also got the master deck set for Michiru as well as for Urara too as well. So yeah. Stand up, Bangaro.
お願いします。
お願いします。
まずはコミック情報です。コミックグロールから連載情報が届いております。こちら。
So yeah.
はい、ヴァンガードユースクエイクの第28話の1が本日コミックグロールにて無料公開でございます。 なんとですね、コミックグロールのリニューアルに伴い、4月から、毎月第2、第4火曜日のお昼に更新されることになりました。
So yeah, as if we can bind as many Master Kuroto or Avi Bujika, so we're gonna try to cook. Yes.
遠藤大花対謎の男10前のエキシビションファイトの模様が描かれています。6月6日発売、ブースターパック、
So yes, new chapter in Youth Quick,
ネビュラナイ
essentially.
ト
So
も出てきますよ。さらにその先の第29話の1も先読み公開中です。
はい、そしてさらになんとですね、皆さん実は左下にございます特典カード付き単行本最新6巻も超遊爆裂と同日の6月6日に発売されますので、ぜひね、連載でも単行本でもユースケイクの方楽しんでください。
さらにコミックグロールからお得な情報です。こちら、サイトリニューアルを記念して無料公開キャンペーンを実施中。ユースクエイク含むヴァンガード4シリーズ合計227エピソードが無料で読めちゃいます。
So there are currently 4 Vanguard series,
すごいよ。
and 222 episodes thus far. So
イルドレス D2 はなんと全話無料公開中です。キャンペーンは4月13日までなので、この
So
機会に
yes, first dress will dress D2, Youth Quick, and also the one that was before also. The original series, I believe. So yeah. The one that V series ended up being from. So yeah. Being made from. So yes.
年に一度のフェスティバルマガジン年間ブッシュロード2025が本日発売です。
Alright, so this is the yearly Bushiroad that is coming out, and you get these 2 cards also with each copy of the volume. So yeah, so you get Salsira and her sister Arias in there, and skills really come out already also, and it looks interesting to say the least. I don't know if I'll be able to get my hands on them also, but I could try, but where we'll get it from, I do not know. So yes.
こちらの地の探求者セルセイラと、冒険家学士アリウスの2枚がついてきますということで、
So yeah,
こちらしかもですね、
usually we don't get this in bookstores. Should be a little expensive, so probably like maybe 20-25 bucks now, 30 depending on what the trade is these days. But yeah, so you can go out of your way to actually get yourself the booklets. So you see that. I don't know whether if getting 4 of them also will be easy or not. So yeah.
ぜひ皆さんゲットしてください。あ、もう届いたという方もいらっしゃいますね。ありがとうございます。ぜひぜひね、交換券もね、ございますので、遊びに来てください。カードゲーム祭りの方もよろしくお願いします。
だって引き換え券持ってきたら
I got a bit of phlegm in the backside, so if you hear me
とんでもない
and just kind of like making weird noises, like sick noises, I apologize for that. So
こんな
yeah.
分厚くなっちゃう特典なのに。
ぜひぜひ皆さんよろしくお願いします。
お願いします。
ということで以上コミック情報でした。
はい、ということでではお待たせいたしました。盛りだくさんのイベント情報に参りたいと思います。
So event information coming up. So they said that there's a plethora of event information, new event information they have for you this week. So we're probably going to be on this section for a little bit. So, but it mostly evolve around the Daivakatsai happening in May, and also the WGP that's also happening around that same time too as well. So yeah.
5分の3ぐらい使ってますね。はい、そんな盛りだく
They
さん
say something about there being like 3
はい、
different
ではまずはショップファイトのお知らせからです。こちら。
pages, full pages
バン
full
ガー
of
ド
it.
のショップファイト5月からは参加者
Alright, so for the month of May and the month of July, there's going to be the Volume 3. I don't remember whether if we got information on Volume 3 promo cards already out already, but yes, for all 3 formats in Japan for the month of July and for the month of May and June, I should say, we'll be getting this. We'll be getting this as the participation pack, the nice fight pack, nice fight reward, and also the random reward too as well. So yeah.
収録されているカード、大番合祭2025のトリオファイトではご使用いただけません。8人トーナメントやフレンドファイト、コラボカップなどでは使用 OK でございますので、
Promo pack, let's go, yes.
それだけ皆さんあらかじめご了承ください。
Promo packs has just been good
以上
also.
5月6月のショップフ
So
ァ
of
イトのお
course,
知ら
we'd
せ
say
でし
yay
た。
to that.
続きましてこちらのイベントのお知らせです。どうぞ。はい、利益転生の発売に合わせてブースタートライアル2025シーズン
So booster trial for set 8 that's happening later in this month. The participation is already open already as it is. So yes, nice fight prize and also random prize. You get yourself the Megumi Lunar New Year playmat that you can see over there, and of course, so you can get yourself a Shadow Army token participation, so you can get yourself the Shadow Army token of Rokui Suzune.
めっちゃ可愛い。さらに、
So yeah, she's a representation for the Shadow Army token, so makes sense.
使用したホロ仕様のシャドウアーミートークンをプレゼントします。
これも嬉しいよね。
So yeah, this is in the booster trial, so I assume that it is going to be kind of like all the decks that you can play from whatnot. So, but yeah, there will be participating tournaments in Japan for that also. So look out for that in the Bushin Navy.
デラックス開催情報です。今日は WGP 大阪会場や大番賀祭の情報もありますので。ちゃんと聞いててくださいね。
そうです、めちゃくちゃあります。
はい、めちゃくちゃあるので
本当に多いです。
聞いててくださいね。
はい、
はい、まずは、今週末開催の地方カップのお知らせからです。こちら。
Alright, so the upcoming Chihuahua Cup happening at this weekend. So we get to see the fallout of the ban list, especially with the Basgara and everything. All on this Saturday also. I did listen to the place also. I don't think we got any news of the main promo packs also. I don't think so as well, because I felt like they were the ones for March and April. So yes. So yes. Anyways, yeah, this is some events that happened there. I think this is old news already. News that we already know about. So yeah, talk stage. The side events basically talk stage, Curious Fight. Let's learn to play challenge 2 as well. So then you can actually walk away with a pack of set 8 if you participate there. And yeah, and also you get to walk away with the promotional Takasaki. There we go. That's the place. So Takasaki Chipo Cup commemorative sleeve that you can see over there with Seaboat now on the front there. So yes. Open lake and mountain and hills nearby. So yeah. Though I actually getting WGP post ban list too. So. I mean, no choice, what? You have to get the is this Saturday also? It should get hit also, because shouldn't the ban list go live at the start of the month? So yeah, we're already April also, man. I think it's already up already. It already got hit, I think. So yeah.
いやめっちゃ発色いいし、からの
Harut-san, so yes. And yes, the commemorative playmat there, so Mount Haruna-san.
使ってもよし、飾ってもよし。
Shimonita green onion there, so yes.
確かにネギ。
はい、ぜひぜひ皆さんこちらのキャンペーンもよろしくお願いします。それでは以上地方カップのお知らせでした。
続いては
They went live also, but from what I heard, buffs still stonks. I mean, you still have the what you call it? This is for Osaka Lake. That's happening in the week after the Daivagasai actually. So yeah. But anyways, yeah. The thing about it is that you still have your trick moon. You still have your trick moon dress boost still being able to apply to the entire front row. Also. So it doesn't remove the power, but 3 Violots, I have to remember what Violot does also. But I remember 3 Violots also is very devastating compared to 1 Violot and two other Trick Moons. There's still a lot of power gonna go out for that much is certain. And that's because of the nature of Trick Moon's Dress Moon. So yes. But it is to be expected also, because they cannot remake Trick Moon. They actually cannot remake Trick Moon, so to speak. And Trick Moon's power and the way they states so was made in the way so that it does what it does today, which is why Basgara didn't really get a boost until now, because of how powerful the dress boost from for Basgara is actually. And it's just a question of how soon do we put out Basgara with a better arm system that would really capitalize on what Trick Moon would do. So yeah. So everybody that was sitting on Trick Moons so is now sitting on a gold mine also, because that card is super expensive. Oh wow. Somewhere in Japan also Shino Armani has just fainted. So yes.
何そのおしゃれな持ち方。
前にも後ろにも持っちゃって。
どうやったらそれが思いつくんだ。
なんかバレンタインあげるけど後ろに
So yes,
とか
Odo Raika, yes. Like I said, somewhere in Japan as well, Shida Mani has fainted. Somebody please go check on her.
いやいいね。そうこれで花がですね、誕生花でございますが、今回も姫ひまわりだそうです。
おー、
ちょっとサイズもちっちゃい感じなのかな、姫ひまわり。
なるほどね。
So yes,
良いですね。
this art will make an appearance in the Osaka Lake in the 8-man tournaments. Participation as well as victory prizes for this illustration. So yes.
見ていきたいと思います。
はい。
こちらでございます。ドン。はい。
There we go. The commemorative sleeve that you get there for participation, and then you also get another pack of you get the rubber playmat and also the PR pack as well for 2025 there. So yes.
背景というかね、シルバーっぽいのいいですね。ユースとかにも似合う感じですね。はい、こちら3カ所に大阪会場限定デザインの特製ストリーブが、そして
God, I pray no Michiru Valentine. So I think there's gonna be a Michiru Valentine. I think there's gonna be a Michiru Valentine, man.
もうだって参加するだけでもスリーブゲットできるってことね。わあ。
参加しどくですよ。
もうするしかない。これは言ったらするしかないよ。
皆さん目指してみてください。こちら8人トーナメントサイドイベントチケット2枚で参加でき、イベント当日どなたでもご参加できるイベントになっております。両日ともに開催されておりますので、ぜひぜひご参加ください。
それでは続いて物販情報を見ていきましょう。こちら WGP デラックス大阪会場の物販情報です。
Alright, so the goods purchase corner, you can get yourself a hands on the WGP 2025 Season 1 illustration sleeve, and then you can also get yeah, you can also get yourself the pink one that you can see there. So I'm trying to read what it says. So Championship Deluxe, so it's Championship Deluxe Part 1, so yes. So yes, perfect for the current season right now, so because it's spring right now and Sakura season is in full swing. So yes, the Sakura pink, so it's just very appropriate. So. Anybody but the Dark Statesman. Lol.
まあでもね、桜餅です。
桜餅でございます。いいですね。
チャンピオンシップデラックス2025のスリーブは WGP デラックスシーズン1の各会場で販売されますが、桜餅のスリーブは大阪会場限定の販売となります。皆さんぜひ手に入れてください。
はい、次に大会参加者の物販購入のご案内です。こちら。はい、WGP デラックス2025各会場ではメイン大会への参加者が一般来場者に先行して会場限定スリーブを購入することができます。今回の大阪会場ではシングルファイトの参加者が対象となっております。もちろんですね、シングルファイトの大会開始後や Day2 では大会の参加者を問わず皆さんがご購入いただけますので、ぜひぜひこちらのスリーブもご購入ください。お願いします。
それでは最後にコラボカップバンドリに関するお知らせです。こちら大バンクサイト WGP 大阪会場で開催のコラボカップバンドリに特製 PR カードが2種、そして特別表彰盾が1種追加されます。
So yes, so Daivaga side WGP, there is a collab cup from Bank Dream as well, so you can actually, when you participate, so you can get your hands on the PR pack, PR cards that you can see over there for all the current decks out in D for Bank Dream. Yes, and the winner will receive a commemorative victory plaque. Yeah, with the specific bands that you see there, so Morphonica, Mygo, as well as Ave Musica. So yes.
の受付は牛ナビにて明日9日のお昼12時からスタートいたします。詳しい特別ルールに関しては後日更新されますので公式サイトをご確認ください。以上、コラボカップのお知らせでした。
はい。
Right, so there's the collab cup for that's all the news for the collab cup.
そうなんだ、知らなかった。へ
ー。学びました。
ちゃんと有名というか。
ちゃんとゆかりがある。
ね、そうゆかりがあった。
はい。ということでございます。ぜひぜひそちらもよろしくお願いします。
お願いします。
はい。それでは続きまして大番賀祭2025のお知らせに参りたいと思いますが、まずは景品情報から皆さん気になってると思います。
はい。
大番賀祭にも WGP デラックスと同様に書き下ろしイラストを使用した景品が用意されているとのことでございます。じゃあそちらの新規書き下ろしイラスト見ていきましょう。こちらです。ドン。なんとこちら大番賀祭2025の8人トーナメント景品に新規書き下ろしのひかりちゃんのイラストを使用した景品が登場します。
Wow.
かわいい。
I mean, it's fair that the girls also gets this too as well. So yeah. So anyway, so this I'm realizing that it is more of a spring celebration kind of illustration from there. But yes, we have our dear young Hikari also getting a illustration as well, and she will be a participation and a victory illustration prize for the 8-man tournament. So yes.
姉もねということでございます。1月22日の誕生日。
It's okay. It's just a spring celebration.
いやー、これがどんな風に使用されているのかじゃあ。
I'm anticipating a lot.
はい。
So yes.
開催されるサイドイベント8人トーナメントに先ほどのひかりちゃんが、使用された景品が登場いたします。かわいい。
なんか背景黄色オレンジ
Okay,
っぽいの
to be fair, I will say this. If you're playing Leo Odium, right, this playbat actually is a great contrast to the deck. It's actually a very, very great contrast to it.
ライカ君もこれも。
To be fair, to be fair.
ラバーマットが欲しければ、まあ8人トーナメントを勝ち抜き、お兄ちゃんになれば、
そうお兄ちゃんになれば、お兄ちゃんはアキナ君ですけど、でも3回勝てば、そうです。ラバーマットも手に入るということでございますね。いやー、ぜひぜひ皆さんこちらもよろしくお願いいたします。
It doesn't help us so that the dress actually accentuates her figure.
そして優勝した方には大番笠井限定デザインの特製
It really doesn't help us.
デラックス PR パック2025を進呈いたします。8人トーナメントはサイドイベントチケット2枚で参加ができ、当日どなたでもご参加できるイベントとなっております。両日ともに開催されておりますので。
Yeah, you can play with Mortar also, but the bright colors kind of make it will make the deck wash out a bit. So yes, Mortar will wash out on the deck. Odium will contrast it. So yes.
はい、アトラクションコーナーの紹介です。
So the attraction corner that they have at Davagasai, so it's the Suzune Lock Challenge, as well as the Liel's Drive Check Challenge. Oh, sorry, no, Drive Check Challenge is the Impaldi also. I think it's the extra turn, is the additional turn thing as well with Amorta and Odium. So yes.
今回ちょっとデザインが変わっております。こちらです。どうぞ。はい、ということで大番笠井2025のチケットデザインはこちらでございます。
So 13 ticket designs available that covers all of the main character, all of the fighters that's in the Divines tournament. So yeah.
みんな国家マークが後ろに書いてあるのかっこいい。
いいな。
うわ、
本当だ本
しか
当だ。
も G だけ国家が。
Yes, Michu is also in the tournament as well. It's on the US side. So yeah.
めっちゃいいですねこれ。こちらのチケットデザイン全部で13種となっております。
はい、そして WDB と同様にキッズファイター向けにこんな施策をご用意しております。こちら大番笠井でもキッズファイター向けのサイドイベント参加
So kids fighter also will have a ticket illustration with umbrellas there. So yes.
中学生以下の方がイベント当日にチケット販売所に行きますと
So at Treasure Corner, one possibility to get it, two possibilities they can get it as well from the 8-man tournament too as well. So
こ
yes.
ちらは各日程1日1回までの渡しとなります。先ほど紹介したサイドイベント参加チケットと同様にこのチケットで8人トーナメントやアトラクションコーナーに参加できちゃいますので、イベントに来られたキッズファイターの方はこれでぜひ楽しんでください。
はい、よろしくお願いします。そして続きましてこの他のサイドイベントも見ていきましょう。こちらです。どうぞ。はい、8人トーナメントやアトラクション以外にもですね、大番笠井ではサイドイベントが開催されます。フレンドファイトや普及協会に挑戦
So yes, friend fight in standard, V standard, premium standard, DZ 2 also. Yes.
トリクスタやバンガローも会場
So
に
yes, so there's also a learning corner too as well. You can get yourself the fighters counters that you can see over there, and of course there is also the photo op event too as well. So we've got Dwellers, Trickstar, and Vanguard as well.
コンプリートしてから
そうですよ。
ぜひ帰るっていう。
めちゃくちゃいいね。これはぜひぜひ皆さん写真撮ってください。そしてあとね、普及協会、武士ロードのスタッフさんと対戦できるんですけれども、スタンダードルールだけじゃなくてですね、ディアデイズ2でも対戦できるということでございますので、ぜひね、ディアデイズ2で
Complete 3 fights, so you can get the present also, which is actually the Volume 1 Volume 2 PR packs.
トリオって言われてる。
確かに。
So yes, you only get one, so I'm not sure if you get one of each. So.
すごいよ。バンガロいいな、後ろから見てる感じが。
確かに見守ってる。
はい、ということでぜひぜひ、こちらサイドイベントの詳細はですね後日公開の公式サイトの方をご確認いただければと思います。それでは続きましてステージのお知らせです。まずは、ステージ出演者情報からこちら。
So stage
はい、
information.
こちらも、
Yep. So these are the following guests that will be available of DOVA side. So yes. And on which day too as well. So yes.
参加させていただきます。ありがとうございます。そして5月3日は前田誠司さん、そしてナックさんが、5月4日は川島礼二さん、森島修太さん、雪村えりさん、西尾優香さん、新藤天音さんが出演いたします。どんなステージになるのか今から楽しみでございますね。こちらの方は続報お待ちくださいということでございます。
はい。では続きまして展示情報です。こちら。展示エリア今年も広々とさまざまに準備中です。ざざっと紹介していきます。イベントビジュアル撮影スポット、こちらは愛知
Okay, just some of the other attractions that you can expect to see there too as well. So yes, I won't translate all of them because I cannot. So yeah, they even have like a show. They even have like a wall there, so that indicates the character's height, so you can see just how tall you stand versus them. So yes, even their feet sizes too as well. So just see how well you stand up also against your favorite characters.
アニメの貴重な原画などなどが見られる素敵な展示です。どのシーンが選ばれているのでしょうか。皆さん予想しながら遊びに来てください。続きまして、等身大キャラクターシルエット対比表、キャラと背比べできるエリアです。好きなキャラと並んで写真を撮ったり、身長差を感じたりすることができます。まあね、キャラクター増えてますからね。
そうですね。
はい、ぜひ
足の長さがわかるな。
確かに。
Why is Akira so tall? What the heck? So yeah, he shouldn't be that tall. Honestly.
そうね。
超足なって超スタイルいいのね。
I don't think he's supposed to be that tall also. I think our perception is also a little bit off too as well, because they all look they all look begrudgingly giant.
ビジュアルギフトポートレートイラスト展示。YouTube メンバーシップで公開されていたヴァンガード G のその後を描く美咲、シオン、愛知、太陽、蓮のイラストに加えて会場初公開の各プロフィール追加情報が読めちゃいます。
いいですね。
はい、こちらもチェックです。そして最後に AKR ブースラッピングカーということで、恒例 AKR こと原作者伊藤明先生のラッピングカーが展示されます。
いいね。
毎年かっこいい感じになっております。今年はどんなラッピングなんでしょうか。当日をお楽しみに。以上展示エリア情報でした。
はい、ということで盛りだくさんでございますが、まだまだございます。
I think there should have one on the left or
紹
so.
介してまいりましょう。
I think there should have one on the left, but I'm not sure.
はい、ということでまずはイベントビジュアルを使用したグッズでございます。
So goods information. So yes, I think that's a
3人が集合したものです。スケカンノールカラフルな仕上がりになってるそうです。
acrylic. Oh, okay. So basically it's acrylic paint
キャラ別でセットになっておりますので、
poster. So
ことができます。
oh no, sorry, it's acrylic stand. So it's acrylic stand that you can see there with Akina, with Aichi, as well as with Zero as well there. You can also get yourself your hands on what looks like cam badges. I think it's cam badges. Or patch set. So patch. So probably like patches or so, something that can be sold on patches also. And of course the acrylic stands are so individually with each of them. So yes. The trio of blue hairs also. Yes.
ぜひこの機会に手に入れてください。
はい、まだまだあります。お次はこちら。アクリルスタンド。
Alright, so acrylic stands for the Divine's Deluxe season, and also includes Sybil Dao there too as well. So yes, acrylic stands available there. There's also your acrylic card holders too as well. Acrylic key holders, sorry. So yeah. So there are more. I think there are more illustrations as well. So this is just the sample. Because the whole box of the entire collection is so it's like $61, 6,160 yen. So yeah.
なんとミニアクリルスタンドマーク
So mini acrylics also for the Cook Million illustrations, also available as well.
こちら全8のランダム
You can also get yourself. Is this what I think it is?
することができまして、もちろんねファイト中に使われている方もいらっしゃると思います。
75 millimeters.
今何円
Is
で使いますよっていうのを示す
Is that just a can of like Suzune caramel?
多い
直樹君もね、新たな表情で。
そう秋夏
Suzune caramel.
表情違いです。
そうだよね
2個目です。
めぐみとかはね
Caramel.
変わって。
I hope it's not the actual food itself. I hope it's not the actual caramel.
お隣
So, but you know, if it is what it is, so then okay, what?
これめちゃくちゃいいですね。もうしかも
$18 or so for a tin of caramel. So that's like 75 millimeters.
キャラメルがグッズになりまして、缶の蓋が
Yeah, caramel candy also.
缶バッジ
Caramel
に
candy.
なっていると。
Is this milk caramel at the bottom? So yes.
確かに結構でかいかも
でっ。かいね。お
そう
お
取り外して使えますよという感じでございます。で、入れ物本体は缶でございますので、ペン立てとか小物入れにも使用することができます。で、やっぱりさ、スズネ大瓶のイメージだったじゃない、キャラメル缶。それも開発の担当の方は考えたらしいんです。考えたらしいんですけど、無理だったそうです。
そりゃそう。
検討はしたらしいです。ちゃんとやっぱり。
いやでもだって持って帰るのも大変じゃん。
まあ確かにね
しかも割れちゃ
お
うから
客さんもね、すごい帰りの電車とかで謎の大瓶を抱えた集団が
めっちゃ見られち
現れる可能性もあ
ゃうよ。
ったからね。いや、それはねちょっと難しかったらしいんですけど、まあでもこういう形で、まあ
Who mic'd up Mano-san because they angled the microphone away from him instead of being here. Because when you record sound right, you don't record sound that points to the mouth. You record sound that points to here. So yes, this way is the strongest on this side. So okay. So the DSR arts, the dress secret rare arts, except for Leon for some reason it's not that. So but yeah, sorry, ODM I should say. Yeah. So paint acrylic stands. Yeah.
ユニットのシリーズと同様に白押しで英語のフレーバーテキストが入っておりますので。
So yes,
いいよね、めちゃくちゃ。
also available too as well. So which is nice. They're actually bringing out the DSR full arts, you know, and properly reselling the art pieces, so which is good. So let's all be DSR arts as well, and not tell ODM Lamau. Yeah, pretty much.
いただければなと思います。
Because ODM doesn't need any DSR, so
以上大ボリュームのグッズ情報でした。
はい。
ODM didn't get a DSR,
も
right?
ちろんこれだけではありません。
I feel like yes, she has a DSR, but I might be mistaken.
スリーブからです。こちら。
Oh, nah. Ah, the Gabellas one. Ah, the Gabellas one. Oh my god, I want the Gabellas one so bad.
めっちゃいいめっちゃいいめっちゃいい。
I want the Gabellas one so bad as well. Oh, if I had the money too, also I actually would buy the Duck States one as well. Like two full packs of it also. So yeah, and then one full pack of the Gabel one just for the lols. Gabellas will probably be my right deck as well. So yes, Gabellas will probably be my right deck.
面白まで。
ね、今日の記念になねビジュアルのやつもあるし。
ね。
国家スリーブ私超大好きなのよ。
わかります。
ね、いいよね。
ね、いろんなデッキに使えるし。
うん。
しかもガブいいな。
ガブいいなでも。
ちょっといいな。
可愛いドアップだね。
サイドデッキとかガブとかに
So
使い
yeah.
たいな。
いいな。
これはいいですね。どれも欲しいですね。
いいなる欲しい。
かっこいいから可愛いまで。はい。
おい、じゃあ続きましてこちらです。はい。 続いてはデッキホルダー。
So deck holders. So for the Divaga side over on the left side, the middle is actually all of the nations in the middle, which is a very nice sleek design, and Gabuella's completely in deck holder form. So yes.
シルエットもいいな。
あ、シルエットいい。
ね。グラデーションブロックかっこいいですね。
いや、いい、好き。
ガブ。 背中の羽がすごいよ。これなんかこれおもろいな。ガブ
を四角にしたらこんな感じみたいな。
めちゃくちゃ。
Yes, the Gabuella's is very cute.
少なすぎるガブだ。
Probably the one thing also that will immediately sell out.
そして続けて どんどん見ていきましょう。こちらでございます。どうぞ。はい、続いては
And of course the deck boxes.
全3種が発売でございます。敵オールだとね。
So yes, same designs across. The black looks very neat, very long. Looks like it's a long-lasting classic design as well. But then there's Gabellas. We goofy so if you have 4D, you get the full Gabellas as well. No, you don't get the full Gabellas as well. Similar to the sleeve, so yes. Fucking playmat also have, yo. Shit, I want the playmat. I want the Gabellas playmat.
いいね、シンプルで、すごいこうキュッて真ん中にさ、ちっちゃく集められてる感いいよね。グラデーションブラックの。
カードファイトバンガード。おしゃれ。
マジでかっこいいわ。いいですね。
I don't have money.
アップすぎるかも。
かわいい。
これいいな。
めっちゃいい。
全部欲しいな。
ね、
それでキービジュの方はあれですね、交換券の
Go for it, go for it.
の方についておりますので、ぜひぜひそちらも合わせよろしくお願いします。はい、ということで以上サプライグッズ情報でした。
最後はみんな大好きイベント限定フードメニューのご紹介です。こちら。はい。
So the food menu,
馴染みの2つが
they still have the curry.
はい。
They still have the curry. They still have the fries in the box carton box. So yes. They also have a Gabuelas egg tart too as well. Interesting.
恒例になってきましたね。
Interesting as well.
今年も変わらず。
I don't know what the Michiru one is. So the one on the bottom left also.
美味しいルーがかかってます。
Oh, it's churros basically. Oh, okay, so it's churros.
入れ物、今年は
Yeah, so it's Michiru churros. It's Nao's what looks like a tofu bowl essentially. And the Myodo household fruits. A fruit punch. So yeah. So yes, this is back again, and now updated with the set 8 box logo, and your fries are going to be in there. So people cannot buy Gabby has alternatives, so the alternatives. If you 6 damage Gabuelas also, yes, it would be funny if you did that. My deck box is holding my deck holder Gabuelas. I open up and then I take out my Gabuelas deck box. My deck holder, so I open up and so I take out my deck with the Gabuelas sleeves. I put it onto my playmat so, and then it's a Captain Century deck. And then as I play, I lose my 6 damage. It's a Gabuelas. So yeah. It might not be tofu, so it might not be tofu. It looks like tofu, but yeah. It looks like a tofu stir fry, so but yeah. Yeah, it might not be tofu also, so don't take my word for it.
プレートとかには太い方ついてる。
あ、確かに確かに。
そうですね。つくもの、そのメインが何かによるから。
はいはいはいはい。
うわー、でも変わらず美味しいポテトでございますので、はい、ぜひ皆さん手に取っていただければと思います。そして、
got playback with a got deck box, so we got sleeves, so we 50 got decks. To be fair, I have done a similar story to that as well because when I first started playing Vanguard, so I used to have a very trolly setup. So then I take up my lightning. I take up my Final Fantasy trading card game lightning box as well. Or if you play Final Fantasy, nope, I pull it up as well. I take out my deck sleeve. I take out my deck box as well, which is Pokemon Black and White deck. So you play Pokemon, nope, I take it out. So then I show a White Swatch Saber sleeve as well. Oh, you play White Swatch, no, I play Vanguard. I've had practice with that before, so yes. So it's fruit juice, okay. So it's the Bureau household fruit juice. So yes.
写真の右下が
串なんです。一口サイズのチュロスでございまして、上に芋あんがかかっているという。
Since they should playmat, use it for Sephiroth Gira. So, oh yeah, no, that's absolutely fitting. So the egg tart, okay, I'm an expert on egg tart also, and that looks like the Portuguese style egg tart also, which is the crunchy, which is the very crunchy, very flaky style of egg tart. Not my favorite egg tart also. I prefer the Hong Kong style egg tart also, which is basically the outside is a pastry. It's not a flaky kind of thing also. No, it's not Nao's egg. That's Erica and Gabuelas' egg tart. Not all of it is Nao, man.
ファイトの合間やイベント巡っている休憩中、ぜひフードエリアでエネルギーチャージ、エネルギーチャージ
そうですよ
体
エネルギー
内で
チャージ
やってもらって
So yes.
10ぐらいしましょ
もうマックスで
うマックスまで
Oh no, マポ豆腐。
元気いっぱい大番画祭楽しんでいきましょう。
はいそしてこちら先に見せちゃったわさっきのね霊気転生のカートンポテトでございましたという話でございました、
はい
そして本日、盛りだくさんの情報ここまでたくさんドバーっとこうお伝えしてきたんですけど、結局わからなかったわあの瞬間みたいな情報とかも
Oh no, I thought you hate mapo tofu, so
アーカイブをご覧いただいたり
yeah, it's mapo
また
tofu,
後
so
日
yes.
更新予定の、公式サイトの方もご確認いただければと思います、
はい
以上大番画祭2025のお知らせでしたはい
続いてはアニメ情報です。
Alright, so anime information. So yes, we didn't get an episode this week, so they decided to take the week off. So yes, we're gonna get the anime episode next week or so. And if I see in action or so, it's gonna be Yakumo versus Akina. So yes, it's gonna be exciting or so.
こちらね運動編各種配信サイトや、YouTube でも配信中でございますので見逃した方は何度でもぜひぜひ見返してみてください、お願いします。
If you replace the most powerful skill, Call plus one, so draw one or so. No. The most powerful skill is when you go second, you draw one.
第12話月の試練再び
So yes.
決勝進出が続々と決まる中、アキナの最終戦の相手は約もヶ月。アキナは今までのファイトの経験を糧に乗り越えるべき月の試練に再び挑む。
はいということでいよいよもうデラックスへ
Alright, so that's the synopsis. So episode 12, we have reached near the climax of
負けられ
this.
ない
So.
ファイトになっておりますが、月の試練を超えることはできるのでしょうか。ぜひぜひ皆さんリアタイで感想ポストしてください。以上アニメ情報でした。
続いてふるさと納税のお知らせです。こちら中野区のふるさと納税の返礼
Alright, so Nakano, you can purchase set 8 from Nakano Walkway. And so yeah.
今後楽天ふるさと納税ふるさとチョイスにて順次追加予定です。中野さんの PR カードもついてきますので皆さんぜひよろしくお願いします。以上ふるさと納税からのお知らせでした。
はい、それでは続きましてどこ版のお知らせです。こちら。
Alright, so the next week of the Dogaban Neo, we're actually getting we're actually getting the PR packs as well on Thursday actually. So yes.
新カード情報はフェスティバルブースター2025 より
And we're also getting Festival Booster News 2 as well. So Giant Generic Triple Rare.
さらに5月6月のショップ大会 PR を一挙公開です。
So yeah, multiplayer, right? OT Box Hopper, I still remember. So.
気になりますね。番組後半
Alright, Grid 1 got crest, and then if I go second, I draw. So.
以上どこ版のお知らせでした。
それではここからカード情報です。ぜひハッシュタグ終盤でカード情報始まったよとポストしてください。
お願いします。それではまずは読み物サイト更新のお知らせからこちら。ユニットストーリーの更新。
ユニットストーリー for Self-Zero. Okay.
探求者セルセーラでございます。あらすじをどうぞ。
ついにこの時が来たぞ。この偉大なる地の探求者セルセーラ様の凱旋講演会の開催だ。アリウス、なんだこの地味なポスターと紹介文は。すり直し、夜までに間に合わせろ。
She practiced. She rehearsed.
はい、セルセーラ様についての言及ってことなのかな、気になるところでございますね。ぜひぜひこちら読み物サイト終盤終了後に更新されますので楽しみにお待ちください。それではここからは新カード紹介です。本日はブースターパック霊気転生からアニメに先駆けて奇跡の現魔獣リフィストールの紹介でございます。さらに新たなグレード3のカイリも登場です。カイリの関連カードを含め新カード合計4枚紹介で
So
ご
we
ざい
got
ます。
4 cards for Kairi.
そして
So yes.
紹介やパック開封もございますので最後までお見逃しなく。ということでまずはじゃあ新たなカイリの紹介でございます。関連カードから見ていきましょう。1枚目こちら。
Alright, so here we go. We're starting with Kairi first. So. Alright, so the rare for Kairi booster. So when you see it's placed on the Vanguard circle, if you have a Kairi grade 2 or higher Vanguard, choose one aesthesis from your drop zone, unique card from your drop zone, and send it to your soul. Alright. Then continues on the regard circle. During your turn, if you have an SSC's Vanguard, this thing gets plus 2k, so it's a 10k booster when it's caught down. So yeah, and as long as you place, you can actually send the SSC's from the soul, from the drop zone into the soul. This card will actually be really good for this card will actually be really good to consider for for not just OG Kairi herself. I'm also thinking about Great for Kairi too as well, because this also works just as well for her. So yes.
あなたのターン中、あなたのヴァンガードがアステサイ
So
ズ
yeah.
を含むなら、このユニットのパワ
Very
ープ
simple.
ラス2000。
はい、
なってましたね。
シンプルでございますが強力です。なんとこちらはヴァンガードがアステサイスならパワー1万でブーストまたアタックすることができますので、これはめちゃくちゃ優秀ですね。なのでライドラインをね全部アステサイスで統一することが、しておけばですね、1ターン目から1万ブースターとか、まあ、1万アタッカーとかすることもできますし、グレード2に対してね1万でアタックすることもできますので、とても強力でございますね。ぜひぜひ一緒に使ってあげてください。お願いします。そして続いてのカードも見ていきましょう。こちらでございます。ドン。反証のレゾナンスアプレールでございます。
Alright, so the triple R support, I guess. Alright, so let's see. So as unit is placed on the regard circle. If you have a choose a grade 3 mermaid from your right deck, reveal it, and reveal it. So if you reveal it or your Vanguard is a grade 3 or higher mermaid, which just gets SSCs and the encounter decks too as well, you can counter plus 1. Look at those 7 cards of your deck. Choose a mermaid card normal unit among them that's not sentinel. And not
カウンターブラスト1することでなんと山札の上7枚も見て守護者を持たない。
I'm thinking all a order card, because I think that refers to a specific order card, the specific name of it, which might get revealed later on. So you search the top, so you look at top 7 and you choose a non-sentinel mermaid normal unit or the order card or the specific name order card there. Then add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. Then if you add a card into your, if you did not add a card to your hand, you can counter charge 1. So you refund the counter charge for the use of the first skill. So that's a mouthful to go through. But anyways, second skill, once per turn, when another front row rear guard is returned back to the hand by the ability of a Kairi grade 3 or higher Vanguard, Energy Blast 4. Energy Blast 4, stand all units in the same column as this unit. So, that's actually very powerful actually. So it's once per turn. As long as you get the bounce up, so then the whole entire column that she's in, right, the whole entire column restands so with Energy Blast 4, which is a huge Energy Blast payment for. So, but I think it's worthwhile. So it's very worthwhile for the full column stand. So you can go, so you can actually bounce 1 full side instead of like 2 fighters without a boost, and then you can get a full like 4 attacks out of it. 1, 2, sorry no, you can get full 5 attacks out of it. So 1, 2, Vanguard 3, bounce this side, they call new ones, and then 4 because it restand, then 5. So yeah. So yeah, and while the second skill is actually quite much more better for Kairi, so it makes a whole lot of sense that that the first one, right, actually is quite helpful for all the grade 3 mermaids essentially. So yes, so Pacifica can use it, Vert can use it, who's the other one? Prism can also use it too as well. No, sorry, Vert and Prism is the same thing. Who's the other one also? Coral can use it. Yes, Coral can use it. I said Pacifica already. Riviera never came out also. So yeah. So yeah, anybody that has a grade 3 mermaid essentially, so which in this case should be Kairi or the counter decks. So yes.
でもね、合わせて使ってみてはいかがでしょうかというところでございます。はい。
A very powerful card actually. Very very good card.
出てきたんですけども、続いてのカード、新たなグレード3のカイリの登場でございます。こちらです。
So here we go, Kairi. As this life Kairi. Alright, so let's go through the whole ability. So,
ございますが
alright, so if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher,
新しい帰りのグレード3でございます。
if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher,
バンガードサークル
then all units placed this turn, all units placed this turn, so gets plus 5k power. Okay, can. Alright. So very good for turn 4 essentially. Okay, so turn 3 and turn 4 depending also. So when this unit attacks, choose 2 of your rear guards and return them back to the hand. Then by paying counter plus 1, choose 2 cards from your hands and call it to empty regard circles and call those unit cards to empty regard circles. And if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher there for the battle, this unit gets plus 1 drive. So okay, so when she attacks also, so she's a triple drive also, and then she can call down 2 by paying counter plus. All that all comes together. So yeah. Then the third skill is that at the end of your turn, choose 1 of your rear guards and return it back to the hand. And if your persona wrote this turn, you can choose 2 to return back to hand instead of 1. So it's similar to original Kairi what she does also. But this does have the plus of the grade 4. So yeah, very good grade 3, and you can choose to go to grade 4 if you wish to. But just the fact that it has the ability that your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, then for the turn, then for this turn also, all units is called this turn also. All Reagans called this turn gets plus 5k power, so it's just a lot of power that actually comes into play when you call down. Which you will do also, and with all the other abilities in place too as well, like yeah, anything you call down also is just gonna be pure 100% unadulterated power across. So with the new grade 2, she can bounce 1 column. So yeah. Yep, exactly. The new grade 2 will still do 5k attack. Yeah, that's the idea. The new grade 2 is supposed to allow you to be able to do 5 attacks, even with the original Kairi actually. So this one is just more of the same. This is honestly just more of the same. The other one required that you have Persona Right in order to be able to have the cooldown, but this one is the Persona Right is for you to bounce 2 cards back to your hand instead of 1 at the end of your turn. So you can keep something safe and have it called down later on also, which would ideally be the grade 2, so that you don't have it be destroyed if you don't have another copy. So a lot of good choices, or anything that has when this unit is bounced back to your hand and stuff happens. So like the red card that we saw earlier. So
こんなのいいんですかっていうぐらい嬉しい能力ですね。
コストない。
そう、なぜかターン終了時にリアを手札に戻すことができるんです。今までフォーレットっていうカードとかを使うこととか、まあそれこそ
So yeah, I mean, this is a good plus also and a worthwhile upgrade also. And Kairi, I think Kairi can finally get a spot in the can get a spot also. Maybe under the meta also, or maybe the meta itself. Who knows? Because Kairi was really very strong. The grade 4 Kairi was really very strong also, and this has elements of it also. Package in the grade 3, package in the grade 3 with Persona Right available too as well. So I think the grade 4 Kairi also might be rest in peace already. So you don't need any more with this here. So but I might be mistaken. I might honestly be mistaken. It's very good. So.
さらになんか強い効果つけたみたいな効果になっておりますので、ちょっとぜひぜひ新たなカイリ中心としたデッキ組んでみてはいかがでしょうかというところでございます。はい、ここまでがカイリの紹介でございましたが、続いてアニメに先駆けて奇跡の現場中の紹介に参りたいと思います。
Alright, so here we go. This is the Mystics. So this is the Mystics that we see Akira play also in the upcoming episode. So let's go through it. Alright. When it's is placed on the regard circle, color plus 1. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose a grade 3 or higher card with Rizal in its name. Reveal it, put it to your hand, and shuffle your deck. If you did not add a card, counter charge 1. So this one allows you to top 7 search for a Rizal, which means that you can go into Vita. You can play as Vita first, so then you search for Rizal and slot it in immediately on turn 3. So okay, this is just another means in which that you can actually get you actually can do the turbo. Alright, so second skill. When this unit attacks, if you have a grade 3 or higher Vanguard result in its name, for the battle this unit gets plus 5k. Then if this unit if this unit was placed by the power of your grade 3 or higher Vanguard will result in its name this turn, and you have 4 or more damage, if you have 4 or more damage, it gets plus 10k instead of plus 15k. If it gets plus 10k, and you have, and this is the 5th attack this turn, your opponent cannot call Sentinels from their hand to Guardian Circle. Holy shit, that's a huge contract actually. That's a huge contract to fulfill. Okay, let's break it down. If it's the 5th battle, we go backwards. If it's the 5th battle or more this turn, right? This unit, or your opponent cannot call Guardians to the 10k circle. In order to get that, you have to get plus 10k from being called by results ability. Being called by results ability, and you have 4 or more damage. So that's how you get there. Alright? But if you don't have those conditions, then when unit attacks, so it gets plus 5k as long as you have a Razor grade 3 or higher. That's a huge contract to focus as well. But I think if you process it backwards, I think it might be a bit easier. So yeah, the full effect is that he needs to be called out by results ability also, which makes this a very easy card to target as you grade 2, essentially. So yeah, I can imagine him being at 5 damage, so I can imagine him and Gigantic Basher or Gabuelas coming together, and maybe Cartellus too as well. So because I think Cartellus also will be a great addition to add to those 3. So yeah. So yeah, if you have 5 damage or so, the fact that when this unit attacks, if it's the 5th or more, as long as he himself has been caught by results ability, when he attacks, he gets plus 10k instead. So yeah. Sentinel deny is very, very strong. So. Not in Japan anymore. Not in Japan anymore. So.
カードがね、だいたいダメージ4万以上になってる時は来るんです。そうなるとですね、ドライブチェックがヴァンガードの2回または3回に加えて、
No, it has to be Gabudis and Catalyst.
した上で、なんとその振ったパワー、クリティカルなどをリフィストールに全部振ってあげて、5回目もう考え以外止まんないでしょみたいなアタックを仕掛けることができます。これめちゃくちゃ強い。すごいな。すごいよね。すごいこと書いてありますね。これ超強い。
Yeah, that works. With Scottiness and Painkiller Angel. Yeah, it works. That works. The first skill allows you to actually be able to turbo if you choose to top 7 and such. And if you don't add, you can choose not to add as well, so you can actually repay the counter. You can actually repay the counter charge. But you have to take note also if you get affected by some things like if you have not counter charge instant, you can counter charge 1 also. But this one will block it also. So something to be careful also when you build your deck. There may be some fine prints there, so they need to memorize and recall.
でも優秀なサポーター兼フィニッシャーという強力なユニットでございます。いや、これはぜひぜひね、現場の時はまた一味違ったレザイル皆さん体験してみてください。はい、ということで今回が新規カードの紹介でございましたが、先週に引き続きこちらのカードの紹介でございます。ドン。
ブースターパック霊気転生。
Alright, so this has the SCC in there, so yeah.
シークレットレアが収録されます。
かっこいい。
Very nice. We have Aerial Sage also. Yeah, there is also Aerial Sage also that you can pick.
いいね。紋章がやっぱあるのがかっこいいですね。しかも色がケテルだからね。めちゃくちゃそう月の色っぽくていいですね。はい。もちろんシークレットで入るんですけど、続いてこちらも収録されます。どうぞ。
And Kairi, of course, getting the SCC.
アステサイストライアングライブカイリのシークレットレアが収録されます。
かわいい。
Oh, sorry. It's not Estasis Live. It's Estasis Triangle Live.
めっちゃいいですね。
So yes, the triangle has to be pronounced. So I can see the hiragana above. Sorry, the katakana on top.
かわいいですね。
Furigane, I think it's called. I can't remember. So
使ってあげてください。
triangle drive. So yes.
なんと最後にこちらのカードもシークレットレアで収録されます。どうぞ。
ブースターパック
Yes. Wilbur Dragon also getting the SEC too as well.
シークレットレアが収録されます。
ビルベルのだ。嬉しい。
ここに来て。
ね。かっこいいよ。
Then when I buy set 8 as well, I have to remember that I also have to pick up the Wilbur Dragon.
めちゃくちゃいいですね。
文字のフォント混ざってるの面白い。
ね。豪華のフォントかっこいいな。うわー。これもちょっとぜひぜひ皆さん手に入れたら使ってみてください。ということで、ちょっと実物紹介もございますので、みんなどんな光り方するのか一緒に見ていきましょう。それではじゃあ西尾さんの方からお願いします。
はい、じゃあまず
Alright, so you're gonna show off the secret res. So there's the DSR with Vase Ruger. Kagetsu in Vase Ruger.
かっこいいよこれ。
いいです。ほい。
めちゃくちゃいいね。
よしからの。
ぜひぜひ。はい。
はい、じゃあシークレットいきます。
シークレットもいっぱいあるからね。
お、さっき出たばっかりビルベイル。あ、
Yes, so Wilbur Dragon SEC.
光り方
うわ
かっこよ。
めちゃくちゃいいな。
うわ
文字の配置も。
Blank Maya, Nexus.
うわ。
ー、ネクサ
板書の1ね。
ス。いいよー。からの。
Alright, and then the second Mythiac Mega Sorum.
いや、いいな。
めちゃくちゃかっこいい。
You've Buck Skyfall Arms rebuild. No PG from Rizal, right? No PG skill from Rizal, right?
わ
Yeah, from the bird also,
なんで
yes.
すね。
ー、紹介した。
From the Mystic.
マグノリア。
Alright, Magnolia Pecha.
イエーイからの。あ
Assassin's Triangle Live, Kairi.
カイリー。
Only on the 5th battle. Yes, only on the 5th battle. He has to attack
シークレ
last.
ット光り方いいですね。
ー、すごい。
Which means it's telegraphed, so yeah. Your opponent will know. And your opponent will have to plan ahead, so yes.
はい。
5th battle
かっ
only.
こいいよ。
おお。
It just says it's the 5th battle.
あ、いいですね。
躍動感。
ヒーローか。
うん。
うん。
躍動感。
てかやっぱ金フレームだからこそ。
合うね
ジェスト合うね。
うん。
Only 5th battle. Because I don't think you can get 6 battles from Rizal. I don't think you can.
あ、オーダーだ。
Alright, so these are the silver res,
か
sorry.
わいい。
Yes, they're very, very.
ビルベールのシルバーレア。こんな感じ。うわーかっこいいな。
うん。
Not just crits also, you want to stack a lot of power
シル
also.
バーレア結構好きなんだ
ね、
よ。
わかります。
You want to stack as much power as you can on him.
いやいいね。
いや、いいね。
はい、こんな感じで。
I mean, yeah, you can do so in premium, but you have to remember that if you premium it even more, you have to remember, so it's only 5th only.
はい、こちらコラ
So
ボ
not 5th or more.
迷子のカードです。特
Alright,
別
so the
仕様の
Mygo
パラレル
cards.
カードもあったりとか、パラレル、あ、これかな？お、
お
So yeah.
あ、素敵。
あら、光り方。
光
Now the hostage is gonna be so good, so I guess so. I guess so, yeah, the hostage will be really good also.
いいですね。
いいよ。
Okay, the sign cards basically.
あらら。
あら、かわいい。からの。はい、
良いね
良き。はい、かっこいいです。
良いですね、迷子。はい、
うん。
そして続いて今回からね、新規の軸のアベムジカのコラボ。
So Ave Musica.
こちらちょっとね、パート見せて。
So yes, these are all the extra cards also.
もう一気にデッキが新しく見せそうな。
うん
たくさんデッキに入るカードもございますからね。はい、トリガーとかまあバーッと見せていきまして、はい、こちら今までのね共通のトリガーでございますけれども、
アニメを思い出せて。
そうそうそう、
いいね
オーバートリガーもあって、そしてここから
Okay, there's the ace.
ライト
And then the various band members.
周りのメンバーたちでございます。
はい
通常版でございますよと。
通常版なのにキラキラなの。
いや、そう、
right
め
line
っちゃいいよね、このカード。毎回。そして、
あ
ここから
And there's the sign card also for the ace.
うるわしい、かっこいい。
いい。色が背景が
え、めっちゃか
ダークな感
っこいい。
じ。ね、てか、なんか
光り方面白い。
かっこいいよね。箱の入り方が。
お
いいですね、加工が。はい。
ー、よい。
こんな感じに加工されております。はい。
あ
こんな感じでございま
ー、
す。
素敵。
いいなぁ。
これは揃えたくなっちゃうね。
そうね。
ね、大変だよ皆さ
全
ん。
部欲しいですね。そして
はい。
楽曲カード、
And then all the music
カー
cards.
ドもございます。
いっぱい曲がございますよ。
ほい
おい。
ほいほい。
はい
どんどん振ってます。あ、
アベムジカ。
アベムジカも。はいはいはい。ありますよ。
また新たな戦術がね、増えてますからね。
うん。
はい。感じでございました。はい。ちょっと実物見て、すごいもう盛り上がってるんですけど、
はい。
まず早速ちょっと今回は開封もしていきたいと思いますが、まずその前にこちらの紹介です。ダン。はい、ということで、ヴァンガードデッキ紹介。
Alright, so yes, the Twitter X campaign, the X Twitter campaign. So get yourself the set 8 box set and showcase your deck. So now normally my What is Quick segment will actually will feature this. But as I mentioned before, I will be putting the What is Quick segment on break also, as I reassess and repackage it, because I want to make it more fun. So yes.
今週
But we do have one last prompt to do so. Normally I will have like 12 prompts or so, which will make it like a 12-week affair, but because I was not available last week to do so, so I will have to cut it at the odd number of 11. So yes.
左
左。じゃあ左。
So yes, she's picking the left
左
side.
の一番上。
はい。
もちろん右の一番上。一旦ね。
Oh sorry.
一旦ね。
じゃあ上げていきますか。
開けます。
うわー。
Okay. Yeah, she picked the right side. Sorry, she picked the right side.
さあ。
Okay. She tests from the side, so down, which is a bit scary.
今日のカードとかで出てた子たちをさ、改めてこう見たくなっちゃうんだよな。うわ
はい、1パック目、こんな感じです。ダブルレア入ってました。
She did get a double rare of it.
ー、いいですね。
入ってましたよ。
お、ちょっと待って。
Mhm.
ダイヤフルドールとか新規に来てるますし、しかも見て。コラボガードや。
早速
Yep. So collab cards in there. So yeah.
来た、コラボもある。あれ好きなんだよな。
あれ本当に
スオのコ
コラボ
ラボも
もある。出るたび言ってこう。
ある。いいよな、コラボもある。
コラボもある。
2枚ですね。はい。いやー、熱いですね。
いいですね。あ、
お、
フレームが出た。
嘘。
憩いの止まり木。ケテルのノーマルオーダーです。
おえー。
Ah, she got a normal order. So yes.
なんかデッキに戻すみたいなやつだ。
I tell you the way they say fifth battle only.
あ、そうか。
お、
なんかエネルギーもね。裏はめぐみちゃんだ。
あ
めぐみ、エ
ー、
ネルギー。あとダブルレアが出ましたよ。
お、
What do you mean? Why you know?
ブラ。
Got one sorceress that can restand a rear guard after
Oh,
battle
ドラえだ。
for CB2. So you also have to remember so that
いいですね。
you also have to remember so that the whole skill is one chain of events that needs to happen in order for you to get the fifth battle only. And those already put the restriction in it so that restriction in it so that any other deck cannot make use of this card. No other deck can make use of this card. And it simply states as so. When this unit battle attacks, if you have a result great you a higher Vanguard, it gets plus 5k. If this unit has been called to Regard Circle this turn by the ability of your great you a higher results ability, it gets plus 5k instead of plus 10k. And this unit gets plus 10k, then if it's the fifth battle or more, when this unit attacks, then this unit, then your opponent cannot call cards on it. So it's a lot more simpler and less exposed than you think it is. So hey, you picked. So yes.
うわ
Hang on. That reminds me. So I actually should go and double check the yes, the reflection of it also.
フレームレア1枚
ー、
か。
1枚出た。
I want the one Prism Pearl and Twinkle Powder.
なんか
お、
Prism Pearl and Twinkle Powder. Okay,
あれ
got it.
だ。
It's a specific order that's with the grade 2 for Kairi also. So yeah.
6つ。
I mean, I already procs on 5th battle also, not more than 5th battle also. I mean, the thing is that result doesn't do more than 5th battle also. But if you figure out a way to do so, either in premium or otherwise, they can get a 6th battle. You have to remember, so there's only 5th battle only. So
じゃん。
I think they printed 5th battle only because you can't get any more battles with result.
あ、本当
You can't get any more than 5 battles with result.
で、
You can try and challenge if you want to, but you know
新規ですね。
that's not a prompt that I would put you through. So yeah.
カードめっちゃ出るな。
ね
それだけでも嬉しいもんな。
え、嬉しい嬉しい。
What is Prison Pearl and Twinkle Powder? I need to look it up.
デレン。
お
おお。
なかったわ。
あ、
お、
これは
なんだなんだ
紹介したホワイトアウトケルベロスくんじゃないですか。
お、
アマナグルジオ
What's
紹介
that?
する
あ
といいね。これいいカードだよな。
Okay, it's a set order.
評価してあげてください。
Okay,
うわー、
it's a set order
痛くなっちゃう。
for mermaids actually.
じゃあ行きますか。
Uh,
むっちゃん言いました。
oh, it's from set
コ
7.
ラボもある。
So basically, is that all your backrow mermaids get boost while this card is in the order zone, and then once per turn in the order zone, you get so +1. Choose one of the mermaid units and gets +5k to end your turn.
なかった。
来た。
Okay, got it.
シルバーレアのパトリアークだ。熱い。
Nice, silver rare for picture.
めっちゃ
So,
かっけえ。
おーい。
but imagine protect 2 on this also.
てかそう。
そうだ。
熱っ。
あら、素敵。
激熱い箱です。
はい。そして、
I mean, can imagine force on that already. So yeah.
お
ミ
ー、ミチルマン。
チルのエネルギーですからの
からの
Best character. So
ビル
yes.
ドラゴン。
ビールペイル
イ
来た。
エーイ。
I'll say so. You put protect 2 on that, so that bird is not going anywhere.
やってやって。
But it has to be called. But it has to be called in order to get the full effect of it. So yeah.
ちょっと。あ、あれだ。ロートバイザーの
お、
ヒテンザーゲレイフィア。
そうロートバイザー
できる子ですね。横に。偉いよな。ユニットの展開も上手になってきて。ちょっとずつロートバイザーいい感じになってきてるんじゃないの？
Mm-hmm.
うわー、あ、ちょっと面白いカード出せるこれ。お、千女のやつ。千女をさ。
Ah yes, the
あれ
the four the 4 Chinese deities also.
来るかな。
Big defense burp and big attack
そ
burp
して
also.
じゃん、コラボもある。
コラボが。
Yep.
めっちゃコラボ
キルキス出てます。
As long as you can call it out using Resonance ability, which you will, so
前
yeah.
からのじゃーん、ネクサス。
And Blind Maya
うわ
Nexus.
ネクサスもあるだ。
ネクサスもある。
本家だ。うわ、熱
熱
い。いいね。てかメイン V めっちゃ出てない？
い。ね
すごいよ。
え。
こんな出る？
あ、ラストパックお互い。
カモス。あら、
何ですか。
コラボもあるんですけど、
うん。
これ前のねイノセントクライがノーマルバージョンで。
Yeah, so the normal version.
うん。
ダイヤフルドールもある。
And then she get a die food doll behind afterwards.
かわいい。
かわい
ダイヤフルドールすごいフレームレア映えるよね。
い。めっちゃわかる。
Mm, it's a frame rate, so yeah.
とてもいいです
へ
ね。アルテイアちゃ
はい。
ん。いいね。
そして私はトリプルレアギャラクティックヒーローステイトリークロツァード
来た。
です。
Yes, the new ace for Galactic B Hero.
で
でした
すごいめちゃくちゃヴァンガード出るよ。いいです
確かに
ね。熱かったな。
いろんなデッキ組めちゃうよ。
いや本当だよ。うわー、ちょっと皆さんもぜひぜひ手に入れたら
はい。
たくさん開封してください。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。
そして同日発売のサプライも届いておりますので、
はい
ちょっと紹介していきますか。
おい。
じゃあまずスリーブから。
Alright, so sleeve information has been released
はい。
later this week. So yes, you can see Vanguard and also the Storm Dragon too as well. Forgot the name. Patriarch, Blind Maya Nexus, as well as Youth Perk
ネク
Rebuild.
サスパトリアーク。
いいね。
はい。
全部ありますよ。そしてデッキホルダーがすごいたくさんあるよ。
そう
Deck holders also available too as well. All the same units available.
ぶっちぎりスタートデッキでござい
Oh,
ます。
sorry, not all of them are the same units. Also.
よい。からの。はい。
Alright, and then there's Patriarch and Buffscara too as well.
おー、バーブサーガラもついにだね。
はい。
そうだよ。そこら辺もね。ゼフィロギーラも
はい。あ、
Yes, Youth Perk, Sephiroth and Blind Maya Nexus too as well.
めちゃくちゃいい。
うん。
みんなね、やかに手に入れて
Yes, and the characters to the side there. So.
いますよ。
裏にはいますよ。
はい
いいね。
素敵。
これも全部欲しいな。
うわ。
デッキホルダーだんだんと足りなくなってくるんだからな。
もういくつあったって嬉しい。
本当に。そしてラバーマットもございますね。
はい。
Rubber mats also available too as well. You gotta see Petria there, nice and clean.
綺麗。
いや大きいイラストで見れるのはいいね。
いいよね。仲間はなんでかいっぱい家に溜まるんだよな。
Get to see his paws there too as well. So, Youth Bug Skyfall arms rebuilt in its full glory.
かっこいい。
かっこよい。
素敵。
そしてネクサス。かっこいい。
Nexus
小持ち。
ね。
素敵。
いいですよ。
うん。
ぜひぜひちょっと皆さん。
One who walks from
と
zero.
思います。
はい。
はい。そして、こちらのサプライレイです。同日発売ですので、一緒に手に取っていただければと思いますが、
はい。
なんと今日マスターデッキセットも
お。
ございますので、
お。
Yes, there's also the Master Deck set that's actually also releasing this week too as well. So, yes.
が。
ちょっとね、一つ嬉しいお知らせというか、最近ありがたいことにです
They'll
ね、
probably, they'll definitely do opening to showcase the product inside so you know what to expect when you purchase it.
熱いということで、
うん。
いや本当にありがとうございますなんですけど、そこに伴いですね、こちら今後の商品ではですね、こちら海外輸出の都合でパッケージにこのような多言語の案内が入る場合がございます。でもこれがありがたいことに、この日本語版の、ヴァンガードの商品とかがそのいろんなね、国で楽しまれているという証拠というか、ですのでこの多言語の案内が今後入ってくるよというところでございます。
I guess some important information to be spotted on the side of the deck boxes.
いらっしゃるということで、本当ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
これからもよろしくお願いいたします。もちろんね、中身何もね変わりませんので、ぜひぜひ皆さんご安心して手に取っていただければと思います。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。
じゃあちょっとこちらのマスターデッキセットも開封していきますか。
はーい。
Okay.
いや、外箱がねあります。よいしょ。
あ
そう。
これだけで嬉しい。もう。
そうよ。ストレージがまずね、
うん。
嬉しいからね。
やっぱ。
イーグリスと一緒につけて嬉しいですね。そして中は
And
いっぱいある
inside,
よ。あ、ちょっとこれ最後のお楽しみのところな。まずこういう
so yes, you have the fighters coins.
神セファイターズコイン、これでねパワー計算とかもしやすくなりますし、
Alright, and of course
これもまた
the
あれ
the
ですよ。
playmat itself, the paper playmat.
嬉しいやつじゃないの。
あ、嬉しいやつじゃん。
嬉しいやつですよこれ。
よよ。
毎回嬉しいんだよね。
じゃ
Alright, so
いい
a
ね。
a field expedition on one side, and of course the thematic art also on the front cover. So yes.
マットだ。嬉しい。ミチルとエイグニス。裏もね、もちろんここから始められる方にも優しい説明付きのマットになっております。これ多いね。さあ、そしてポイントの紹介もございまして、そして中身
どれいく？
スリーブじゃないですか。
Okay, so there is the sleeve itself.
ミチルかっこいい。そして
And urara.
いいね。
かわいい。
いや、これも嬉しいですよね。ぜひこちら
ちょっとメタリックだ
Same as that TD also.
よ
Yep.
そうだね
かわいい。
枠の部分とかキラキラして
Mhm.
メタリックとかもありますね。
For Ura, yes. So for Bichuru will be his Divine's Deluxe look. So yes.
開けちゃいますよじゃあ。
お、あげちゃう。
テレン。
Alright, and then the deck
0
itself.
点制でね、リドスアグールとかそう新規の子たちが強化してくれますので、ぜひちょっと一緒に手に取っていただければと思うんですけども、ちょっとこれたくさんカードが
Alright, so there's your right deck with the energy generator, 4 Ignises, Mr. Galus, and Pusa. Some of the boost cards. Rocker Go is also in here too as well. So people also that Rocker Goes also are like perfectly fine. We sold ours, but it's perfectly fine. 3 PGs, which also includes the Elementary that's in there. In the set itself, Over Trigger, which is Galbage Held.
あと
Alright, and then we have the new the new Regardless piece that's in the set. So yeah.
レガリスピースとか
Oh, the playmat. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
これめっち
Oh
ゃ
yeah,
熱い
yeah.
よな。
Correct, correct. So yes. Then for
読み方、サウンド。
あ、サウンドオブウェーブ。
yeah, so Soundwave from the for the Ura Master Deck itself also. So both of them have different ones.
マジでレイケンセと合わせて手に入れていただければ
Nope.
すぐさま実践できて
So yeah. You see the right line there plus the irregular space that's in there.
それだけじゃございません。
はい。
キャラクタートリプルレア PR パックというものが。
So there is the character PR pack that they took out first out of the box first.
これさ、
はい。
So yeah.
この袋ですら取っておきたい。うららちゃん書いてある。むちゃみちる。
So yes, there's a Bichuru one.
これだけでも嬉しいが。
So I think it should be like one of 3 cards that you should be getting inside.
開けちゃう。
3種プラスパラレル3種だもんね。そう、キャラクターサインが入ってる可能性がございますので。
はい。
Okay, so there's a chance that there's a character side in there. So yes.
じゃあちょっと一緒に見ようか。みんなと。いきます。せーの。ほい。
It is. I did get it. So it's one of the triggers actually. So yes, and then there's a chance that it could be the character side, and this has been character signed also by Bichu's voice actor. So yes. And then she will be over the moon also if he's still here. So yes, one of 3 is one of the 3 triggers essentially. So yeah. She also got the sign too as well. So.
やらせですか？やらせですかこれ？
怖い。
やらせじゃない。
怖いよ。怖えって。
やらせかと思った。違うらしい。
今日終盤最終回か。
Amazing.
すごいね。
In standard, bro.
初公開ですね。こちらになっておりますよ。
The luck, legit.
可愛いデザインになってます。羽がついて。
すごい。かわいい。
Both they got criticals also that are signed. So yes. I think it's random, but who knows? Maybe they're giving them like the first print from the factory or so. It's random. It's random. You get one of the 3 triggers or so, and there's a chance that they'll be signed.
ちゃんとランダムらしいです。いやそうまあこれがねサイン版の1種類でございましたけれども。
So it's one of 3 that happens as well. So you either get the front, the critical, or you get the draw. So yes, and they have the same name. And they have the names of the original unit that has the effectability, all right, as well as the current name. So for Dark States, so this would be perfect to get also because of what you call it? Because of chaos. So yeah. Yeah, this is them showing the others also. So yeah. No, the side is not guaranteed. The side is not guaranteed.
はい、こちらうららちゃんです。別のフランタン。
Yeah, so you either get the normal version or you get the side version. So yes. And one of the 3. So.
これさっき当てたやつです。からのドロー。からの。はい、フランタン。かわいい。
小動物みたいになってるけど。
確かに。
Yeah, it works with chaos also because it looks for names, and this card is 2 names.
これは使ったですね。びっくりしたな。
I noticed how the sign is different also. Yeah. I would assume there would be some difference with the sign one, so yeah.
すごいよ。びっくりしました。そうね。これ私物だったらよかったな。
そうね。そうね。
そうなんだよな。プライベートじゃないからな。いやー、ぜひちょっと皆さんもね、こちらのワサビセットを手に取っていただければと思います。
はい。
それでは最後に商品情報です。こちら。
ブースターパック冷気転生は今週末4月11日金曜日発売です。
Ura has a butterfly for draw also, but happy face for front also. I see.
今週末4月11日金曜日同時発売です。
I thought you meant like the art positioning and whatnot also, but yeah. If it's different also, then it's nice also. Which is that it's not one generic print that they put on all of them. It's actually a whole bunch of like other things also. 6 attacks at 34k. So.
対戦の組み合わせマグノリア VS 本日紹介しましたカイリになっております。
So yes, so Jarvis, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So mine is this week. So I see.
とんでもないこと書いてある。
とんでもないパワーですね。すげえ。いやもうちょっとぜひぜひねどんな内容になってるかプレミ公開ですのでコメントしながらお楽しみください。
さらに対戦動画まだまだあります。こちらレイ転生に収録の
Alright, so they're gonna have some collab showcases. So with Vanguard versus Avi Bujika.
明日4月9日には
So yeah, they'll be later in this week also. So Wednesday and Thursday, tomorrow and the next day. So yes. I said the fact that so they're all SR like design also. Yeah, I agree. It's really nicely done.
モーティスデッキの対戦動画には渡瀬ゆずきさんが登場して対戦しておりますということです。こちらもコメントしながらお楽しみください。以上対戦動画のお知らせでした。
はい、ということで本日の終盤ここまででございます。それでは次回予告を見ていきましょう。こちら。
Alright, so this is next week. Next week we're getting
地方カップ
Chiho Cup information for Takasaki. So we get to see how the restriction has actually changed the overall meta. So and we're getting the first X unit. So we're getting the X unit that's in the festival booster for Brand Gate also. Alright, and also a brand new generic as well. So Dark States and Brand Gate we get to see that next week. So yeah, we get to see Brand Gate's X unit, so which is you can only have one copy of it so in the deck itself. There's also going to be repeat information and other one also. So yeah, Divine Skill here, yes, it's called X unit. We call it X unit. So yeah, EX unit.
はい、ということで盛り上がりの終盤でございましたけれども、ぜひ皆さんも今週末は転生とマスターデックセとそしてサプライなどもね手に入れていただきたいと思います。
Festival booster in full swing now. So yes. Reprint some reason also. I want reprint for Gabelas. I hope they reprint Gabelas also.
対戦動画22時半公開になるそうでございます。5、6分後。そうだね。本当に終わってちょっと一休みしたら、ぜひ皆さんプレミア公開でございますので、一緒にコメントしながら見てみてください。はい。お願いします。お願いします。
Alright.
さあ、そろそろみんなじゃあ準備の方はいかがでしょうか。
いかがでしょうか。
どうですか。大丈夫かな。
はい。
はい。じゃあ。
I don't know why mine is a 40 ping or something.
それじゃあいきますよ。
It's in May. Riders up, Vanguard. ありがとうございます。Early release is in May during the Vanguard side. And then after that, it will be properly released. It will be properly released in mid-May. So yes. So that is the live stream from there. So right. Good cards that we saw over there. So and a lot of information. So that I feel my weekend state. So I feel a little bit overwhelmed by it. So but yeah, I mean every Tuesday. So they're gonna be having a live stream here. So and next week's gonna be fun. Next week is going to be very fun. So, yes. So you have arrived late. So, all right. I'm gonna make quick use of the bathroom, and then I will be right back. Alright, okay, I am back. Honestly speaking, the reviews are good. Yes, it is. So the Griffin is iffy, to be honest, also as a finisher. It's a little bit iffy also, and because it's telegraph. I think the reason why you believe that it's iffy is because it's telegraph also, and I can absolutely accept that also. Because anybody who knows the card itself also will know that this card is coming in for the 5th attack. And it's a question of whether they have enough guards in their hand to be able to fend off whatever the Griffin will come on to also. Because not only is it 20k, let's assume that Persona right is there is 30k so, and then you stack whatever triggers that you can on top of him so, whether it be crits or fronts whatsoever. So at most it can go up to 50k and you can't PG that so, which means that the opponent so has to comfortably either OT guard or do other things too as well. We're not even talking about boost too as well so, because imagine Catalyst in the back there so with a boost over there making it 56k. So yeah, it's a situation. Yeah, it's a situation where it's telegraph also, but if you can catch your opponent, it means not much also. And of course also, if you want to really defend it, so like you're purposely playing the hostage just for this. So yeah, you bring 1 or 2 for 5th battle also, but yeah, and because and I said it can only be 1 or 2 or so, I agree on that also because of the fact that you want to fetch him out using Results ability in order to get the full effects off also. And if anything, he's important to have just so that you can top deck and search for result and then you can stuff it back into the soul also. So yeah, so the device skills also can all pop off as well. It's only for search also. Yes, you bring 3. Yes, I agree. You bring 3 for search. You bring 3 for the search ability also. If you want to turbo from result Vita straight into result. So turbo into result also. And you add the Great 3 Vita. You add Vita into the thing so. You bring hostage for cycle only also. Yeah, I would say it's so. I would say it's such also. So yeah, all in all, pretty good stuff that we've seen over here. So and there's a lot to consider and figure out also. And I'm interested to see where things go as we see them in the Chibo Cup in Takasaki so this weekend. So yes, there's a lot to glean from there. So next week is probably really good to look into. So yeah. Right. Okay. Change the music so that we can look at some decks also. So let me just switch over to the page itself also. Alright. Okay. So we are in our Right. So we are in the what is cooking segment right now. Griffin is just 2 copies, in my opinion. Yeah, it's 2 copies or so. It's really just 2 copies or so. I don't see you playing any more than that or so. And especially since you can also fetch him up from the drop zone back onto the regard circle, and that's what you want to do. You want him to be in the drop zone so you can call him using results ability, because that's where the full effects of everything is going off. So yeah, that's the important thing to point out here. So, but anyways, okay. This is our what is cooking segment, and this is going to be the last one for a little bit or so, because as you can see that I put over there, I'm going to pause the deck building prop activity for the month of April to reassess and also to possibly repackage too as well. I've gotten some ideas over the 12 weeks, over the 3 months that we've been doing this. Over the 3 months that we've been doing this also, which is give me a lot of insight, give you a lot of ideas on how I want to improve upon this also. And the way that I can really do the improvement for this is if I take a bit of time off also in order to take a look at it. I have to take up of prompts and keep you guys doing kind of like the same thing over and over and over again also. So yes, a lot of lessons has been learned also, and my aim, as I say here, is to make it better and as fun as possible, while also keeping true to my goal of for Vanguard 2025, which is more goofiness to be seen in the Vanguard world. So yes, and my target relaunch for this also will be in mid-May, and I will release like teasers and whatnot also of what I have in mind coming up. So yeah, we will be looking at the final deck building prompt for the for a little while also, but we'll come back strong. We'll come back strong in mid-May, maybe June too as well if I need a bit more time or so. But it's like from that point of time, so the second half of the year, so will probably just be as much deck as we possibly can. So in a new format that I expect to, that I hope will be much more joyous to watch, much more joyous to achieve, and much more joyous for me to actually work on too as well. So yeah. So yes, so it's until further notice also, of course, correct. So okay, so let us go into the last prompt. Now I did make a mega prompt here before, but unfortunately the mega prompt was an experiment, and it showcased one of the things also that I should avoid doing in a certain extent, which is make it super long. So some lessons that I learned there. So we don't have any mega prompts here, unfortunately. So we'll not be going through with that. So we did have 2 prompts for this session. It should have been session 11 from last week, but I was not available last week because of Raya essentially. So yeah, so it would have been 12 that we have in total, but we are down to 11 essentially. So you'll never leave the collab area. So I mean, we'll see how it goes also, because I tend to expect that also, so that you have to leave the collab area. So You can make it as one of my goals there. So, anyways, the prop itself also is that because it was Raya week itself, and I was expecting to be able to come on to Raya week because of the celebration and whatnot, and plus with everything else that we've been doing so far. Yes, Kazu, thank you for pointing that out. So with Raya being the week that I wanted to I think actually want to do this prop also. So the prop was actually in time, but of course it's a week late because I had to go for Raya, and also the wellness of my family was also not there too as well. So there was a lot of factors in there, so that made me miss this for a week. So and I extended it for a week, but we didn't get any new prompts afterwards. But essentially, it's time to celebrate. So make me a deck, standard V premium vintage that you would celebrate with. So alright, and basically I just want you to tell me like show me the deck, and you tell me also like what would you do with it. So maybe it's a deck that you won in a tourney with, or so maybe it's the card art that you love it, or so maybe it's all the names, or so it's completely up to you. So how you want to define celebration, it's completely all up to you. So yes, so we go with Curse of Archer. So Abyss in here. So unfortunately back at it with Collapse. However, this one is special. This one is basically the list that you ran in BCS Sydney during Gandiva's meta set 11 around the time. But within the week of set 12 being out, so that wasn't legal. So I ran this and made me go 4-3, having to win and loss against Gandiva itself. So let's take a look also. Alright, and this looks like it is a okay, so interestingly enough, this is actually a Griffo Seed deck. Sorry, it goes into Griffo Gira. Alright. And because of the nature of Griffo Gira itself, you are basically allowed to you can put it in Shaman King stuff also, because Shaman King itself is the clan that's chosen. And Griffo Gira is all nations, so Griffo Gira can also work in here, no problem as well. Okay, interesting. This is going with, I'm not sure if you're doing the Archangel, the Silver Totem again, so as I saw last time. So obviously it's placed in reverse Vegas creature greater. You can rest the unit with Marco with its card name, and your opponent chooses one card from their hand or rear guard, and discard that card if they chose from their hand, and retire it if they chose their rear guard. The opponent's card was not put into the drop zone, and choose one of opponent's Vegas and deal 1 damage. So if they decide not to do so, the opponent will end up taking 1 damage from Archangel Michael also. And it's not restricted to it, so opponent will have to discard. So if you catch him at 0, if you catch him at 0 across the board, so he has to take the 1 damage and immediately lose the game. So yes, actually that's not bad as an accompaniment grade 3 or so for Gifagura. When you see the text, you get 2k return. For each card you damage zone, so +1 until the battle. If this unit is hit, it does not retire. So okay, can. Wooden Sword Rio is basically with as long as you don't have a Vanguard Wooden Sword Rio on it, it's actually a very good defensive card. Okay, look at the top card of your deck. So this is actually just look at the top card of your deck. This is the Marco itself for Michael. So when you see this placed on Regard Circle, color +1, search it for up to 1 Archangel Michael coin to Regard Circle, so you can fetch it out very easily and shuffle your deck. During your turn, all of units with Michael, their card names in the same color as this unit gets +10k +1 critical. So this one is already running in with 1 critical, so it's 23k, and then with the rest, you can actually have the discard off from there. So very, very good shots going off from there. This one is pushing it for YouTube, I would say. But this one accompanies the Lysak essentially. So yeah, and this one is when it's placed, look at the top card of your deck. It gets +2k. If you have Vanguard with Lysak in its card, if you have unit with Lysak in its card name and it's the same color as this unit, all of your units is called this unit cannot be chosen by opponent's card effects. So you have a guaranteed column from there. All the triggers in there, and of course we're going with the this also to actually put Dragon Tree marker on one of the Regard circles. Then choose one of units be attacked, and it gets +10k to the end of the until the end of battle. If you have a Vanguard with Gifagura in its card name, it gets +2k instead. It gets +20k instead of +10k also. So yeah, mainly you're just stalling in a way, but also having a level of aggression there. So keep in mind also that if they kill a token, they still take a damage. And Lysak is top deck manipulator, and Morphia is anti-retire. So yes, it makes a lot of sense. So it makes a lot of sense for the combination being there. So and yeah, the way that I see this also, this is actually like you're still going for the Griffon Gira endgame also. If you make it to Griffon Gira endgame also, you not only will be able to shoot 1 damage, so they have until turn 6. So if they don't do anything by turn 6, they just shoot 1 damage also, and you're basically stalling until that point also, while also giving yourself enough protection that you can activate certain things and go off from there. So Wounds for Ryu is just basically a straight up just a defensive card, just to keep your protection up there, and the rest of it just comes up from anything else. So I would say that knowing what we know now, and this was during the time of set 11 of course, so this was the time of set 11 also, but knowing what we know now also, you could absolutely do this and get away with Sephiroth Gira now, because Sephiroth Gira can actually do a little bit more. While you will not have your OT effect anymore, I think you can get slightly more mileage also, and a bit more oomph attack also if this was upgraded to Sephiroth Gira also. But it doesn't have to, it's just what I'm thinking, this is my thought process right now. But yeah, everything else in here also it makes a lot of sense also. The original Shaman Tree, and the fact that it links up with you know, you read this during Gandiva Meta 2 as well, so it's kind of impressive also that you have wins and losses also between that and the meta that is Gandiva. So quite interesting it is also. So yeah, and of course also he mentioned that anyone know what BCS 2023, it's Sydney, and he was on camps on WC's channel. So if you want the time set for it, it's roughly between 136 136.10 and 158.35. So if you wish to take a look at it, so it's right there. So you can head over to WCC's channels for that. So alright, let's move on to the next deck itself also, which is actually Enishi's deck. Alright, so this is the deck that he brought to tournament, and he did not expect he win with it and end up in 3rd place also. And it's a chaotic mess to the point where I think that he mentioned that there is 2 cards that is actually banned in premium. Right, so this is actually a premium deck. And he gave us some of the cards here, so but we'll take a look and we'll see what we can do. I'm not sure if Enishi is on there, so but please do point out to me which of the great trees is actually banned in premium, just in case that I'm not aware of it. So yes, oh yes, she's definitely banned in premium. I remember her that she's actually being banned in premium there. So as well as I believe it should be it's not Prism Duo, it should be her. So yeah, but again, we don't have to take a look at what's going on. Let's just take a cursory look itself. So Prism Duo Nectaria, this is actually the V version of it also, which I've never seen, but I have the V version stripe for it once before. So, but let's see. From hand, buy this card. Sorry, buy this card. Then search your deck for up to 1 normal unit and bind it and shuffle your deck. Then if what you call it? If the same name has been bound by this ability. Oh, that's actually kind of confusing also. Actually, we might need his list also. Let's proceed to do his list then. Alright, so where is the Nectaria V version? Alright, let's open the where is the split screen? There we go. So we go to the wiki. Okay, let's go over to the wiki. So let's take a look also. So V series for Nectaria. Alright, it's unrestricted. So this is not the restricted one also, it's the other one that's actually got restricted also. Alright, so basically, so from hand, buy this card, search it with 1 normal unit and bind it and shuffle your deck. This ability may only be used by a card with the same card name once per turn. So you can only choose 1 card to bind. During your turn, if you have a Vanguard with the same card name as this unit in your bind zone, this unit gets plus 10k. And then if this unit is on the Vanguard circle, it gets plus 1 crit plus 1 drive. So this one is actually a grade 4. So this itself is a grade 4 with force also, and you're committed to this card until you strike. So because it's a brand new prism as well, so you actually have other strikes like Shining Garnet in there, and also Sunshine Vert to go along with it as well. So because Sunshine Vert is basically a strike version of Overlord essentially. So yeah, for Bewilders. So yeah, very very strong card here, and I know that Kutire is banned to death in many ways. So yeah, completely restricted in V Premium actually. It's actually restricted V Premium, but this is not a V Premium deck, this is actually a Premium deck. So this card is actually pretty okay. You can declare a card type other than this card. Review the top card with that active review. Declare card for double unit with card name effect. Put declare unit among them into your hand and shuffle it. So this is a way for you to actually get another copy of the Nectaria, so they can have it in the bind, and then have it stay in the bind. So you get the plus crit, plus power, plus plus drive too as well. So yes, this card allows you to actually set up so they actually can get this off, no problem. Prison image vert is actually not very. It's actually, it shouldn't be restricted also for vert also. So yeah, so and vert itself is that basically on the Vanguard circle, bind a card with Prism in its card name from your Vanguard circle or drop zone. If you bound a card, you see yes plus 1 drive within a turn. So another way you actually can get Nectaria off also, but you won't be able to do that. When it attacks, so return all of your front row Vanguards to call up to 1 prison card. In this card name from the bind zone to Vanguard circle. If you put this Vanguard creature created, recall a total of the 2 prisons in different card name instead of 1. So yeah, this is just basically the vert will be the one thing that you write up to also, and you switch over to Nectaria after the fact. So and depending on whether if you did first or second or so, then you can immediately go into strike afterwards. If you went second, alright, and then you can just go into Shining Guarded from there. So yeah, with Shining Garnet over here, so which is a card that I wish I had copy of also, but you know, it is what it is. But brand new Prism Strike, I have the original Guarded. It was very fun. The Garnet deck was actually super fun also. But basically the skill is that once per turn, color plus 1, and flip a G unit face over with the same name as this card. Then if you have a Prism Heart, choose ability for your Prism Heart, and choose ability for your Prism Heart also, and this unit gets the ability, and then the other one is Limit Break 5, which is that all your Prism units get plus 1 critical. So let's do this. So this one inherits Vert's ability. This one can actually inherit Vert's ability, actually can go off from there. So it's probably the ideal strike that you want to go up with also. If not, it'd be Sunshine Vert also, if you want to go for the multi attacks, if you got Limit Break 4, of course also. Heltruda is actually a very strong and a very strong go-to card because of ability. When you see an attack, so then you discard 3 cards from your hand. Then you discard. Sorry, hang on. For every card discarded, so and for great, might as well switch it up. So I apologize for that. This one is the heal thing. So okay, give me a second. Okay, so with Heltrada, sorry, the name Heltrada. So when it attacks, so discard 3 of your hands, return all cards on your circles other than the Vanguard circle to your hand. Then you choose up to 2 cards from your hand and call it into a Vanguard circle. At the end of the battle, cover plus 1, so plus 1, put this unit into the G zone face up, choose one of your Vanguards and stand it. So from this already, I can really see for this. So this is actually the anti-lock card. So if you run into say like a Chaos Breaker and whatnot, so that keeps your cards locked on your side. This card is your get out of jail free card, so it allows you to actually just get cards back, and then at the end of the battle they attack, so they can put this UG face up, choose all your Vanguards and stand it. And so if you were in Nectaria will actually act as like a secondary strike from there, but you also will have, you also can have like Vert there, so you can just attack one more time or so, and just really go off from there. So and so the deck actually winning with it, so it's actually pretty there. So and with Heltruda, with the way that she is, so you can see for the rest of the list over here, there's a lot of like call downs, and then after that you can call other units out as well. So especially I see Princess Lead there, so which is actually one of the color charges there. This is actually a prison deck through and through, and it will have a prison name, so whether it be Vert or whether it be Nectaria, and yeah, so Leap will be able to go off from there, and then Clay also will help a lot. Rosa will do as well. Lisa Lot is basically the one card, so they allow you to actually chain calls from there. So you call 2 cards, no. Lisa Lot is one of those cards, so she'll call another one also. So yeah, there's a lot that's already going on in this deck. So and to me, the fact that you're surprised that you won with it, so goes to show. So just how surprising it is also for me to see this also and go, why are you surprised? Why are you surprised? It's basically the mean, so it's the why are you surprised from that also. But yeah, I mean, just look at this highlight over here, so and basically I can just tell you everything that you need to know about what this deck does also, and it is good. is actually really good. So yeah, I accept your apologies for doing all the skill searching because we have to do that. So but 2 of the great trees that is banned in premium, so it's not banned in premium. It's actually only Kairi is only banned in V premium, so and so it's actually valid in premium, and I can see the combo from there. So just basically using Kairi so to search out your 2 copies of Nectaria essentially. So you just flip, and eventually when you find it, so you add it to your hand, and then you shuffle the rest of it, going off from there. That itself is a combo. So I think in premium that's actually not as bad as we think it be. So and considering that now with the way that premium is, so at this point in time, as of the making of this, as I talk about this, so at this stage in time, so yeah, I mean stuff like this also is allowed to shine even further. So who knows, maybe put this back together, so and yeah, there you go play premium, so and see how well you do. So that's what I want to hear. So and come back with results too as well. So because I think it'd be very interesting to see how you do with this. So yeah, nothing much for you. So I think you could build this in English, but I'm not sure. But the deck code will always reflect the language that is in. So do be sure to take note of what language that you're actually putting the deck dot in when you guys are looking it up. So after the fact. So that's all to the YouTube people right there. So alright, so that is all for the What is Cooking segment. One more time, as I'll mention, the What is Cooking segment will be taking a break, and we will be reassessing and also be looking to repackage too as well. So do look forward to some hints and like previews that I'll try to put up on our socials and also on our Discord too as well. So be sure to follow us there. You can find the description box below, and that's about it. So yeah, with that said, that's all. So alrighty, so thank you so much for joining me for the Vanguard Tuesday. So thanking you all for 12 weeks of the What is Cooking segment. It's been fun. I will look to continue to do it. I want to repackage it and try to make it as more fun as possible. So yeah, and just try to get everybody in the server, and maybe everybody in YouTube also involved too as well. So everybody in the Twitch space also involved too as well. So I'll work out what I will need to do from there. So and the break will allow me to be able to drop the battle plans and decide what I want to do. So alright, so with all that, I will get out of here. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna get some sugar because I need it in my system. And yeah, you can find me next week for the Vanguard Tuesday. I'll be here every week as long as I can stream. And you can expect to see the news from me every time I'm on here every Tuesday. So with all that said, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.